Hello, this is Fuel the Soul, and I'm here with your reading for the second half of February for Libra, and two cards came out already. So I was going to draw, but we'll start. So we have the King of Swords, we have the Eight of Coins, and we'll see. It was taking a long time to get the cards to go, so I decided I was going to start pulling. But all of a sudden, the cards want to just pop out. King of Coins. Okay? So let's start this way. King of Swords. Libra. And then we have the Eight of Coins and we have the King of Coins. So you have two kings here. And in between, we have this like internship, this learning process, this building is going on between two kings. So, Libra, it could be that the King of Swords is you with the sword, and you're trying to think about what to do, right? Like how to make some changes. And you make some kind of choice and decision that requires you to learn a new field, go back to school, and work, or if not, work with some new. Well, that doesn't have to be new, does it? But you decide to kind of expand in your craft or in the business, whatever field this is, you choose to expand. And what that does is it kind of takes you to the King of Coin. So I think the goal here is for you is that you want more coin. I think that you're evaluating and looking at where your life is and what the type of income, your happiness, your joy, your stability. And as the King of Swords, I just feel like you're not satisfied. Like, and I feel like you're a bit lonely too. And it just feels like the King of Swords is just not satisfied. You might have certain things that work for you, but it's almost like I think you feel it's not enough, right, Libra? So you're telling yourself, I'm going to work on a skill set. Maybe even I'm going to work on another skill set while I work in this particular forum, like at work, right? Maybe you have a certain job, but you're telling yourself, I'm going to learn another skill set on the side. That's kind of what it feels like. Even these coins are like to the side. Excuse me. And what I feel is that you're telling yourself, by doing this and learning like a side hustle, almost, if you will, it'll bring me the coin and it'll kind of make me this master king. This master king is the king that had this before and it was enough. It's enough, but it's not satisfying. And by you going and considering doing something different now, you're considering a different hustle, something else. But whatever that is going to take you to where you really would like to be, whereas the King of Coins. And in this image, this person just seems more in control and more satisfied. You see it because in the background, there's like what you would call a castle or property. There's land. And there's this kind of eloquent, this kind of like a mature, more sound, more at peace. And that's because of the financial, maybe to the experience, right? But I feel like that's kind of what you're looking for. You're looking to to get that feeling, right? To maybe this could even be like for example, for some of you out there, maybe you already have the job, right? You're learning something else, maybe because for retirement purposes, you're thinking or you're thinking, for that second half of your life, um, something else, a new skill set, a different type of job that will provide what you need. I guess that's exactly what I was just saying in the top shelf, right? On the top row of cards. Now, I am shuffling cards. I don't know why I'm doing this. I was supposed to draw. But the cards are insisting on flipping out. So it's like, okay, well, as long as they don't take forever. Otherwise, we're going to draw. There it is. I'm taking that. Okay. So, I took that card because it had a snapping sound. So we're going to take one more card. I'm going to take that, the Knight of Wands. It kind of like felt like it wanted to stick out from my fingers. Okay, so now the center row looks a little different. We have the Four of Coins. And then we have the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Wands. So, 4 coins. We talked about the first row and about you kind of like splitting off and learning something new. I think that you have this feeling that, I don't know why I'm hearing this or feeling this, like that work is becoming limited in your field. And so you're worried about having the money to fund your lifestyle, your home life. This card here, the Four of Coins, this energy is holding up a coin, and she also has some coins on the bottom. I mean, there's some security here, and she's got them exposed out in front of everybody in the city. But how long could that last, right? I mean, you're living in the city. It costs money. It's, to have things, to have this nice gown, to have that crown on your head, to be able to to enjoy leisure, to have the leisure to do what you like. So I think this Knight of Swords in the center, it talks about you really worried about like even what like the market looks like out there, the career field. And I feel like you're thinking, I really need to get serious, and I'm going to do what I need to do so that I'm not in the struggle. So it's almost like you have this warrior type mentality that comes up and out of you, Libra, where it's almost like you have this need to attack. And I don't think you're attacking a person. I think you're trying to attack almost like life, like you've got to get a hold of it. I don't feel a lack of control here from you. What I'm feeling though is like this, with this center card being you in the center, like this urgency. So maybe you're on a time schedule. The Four of Coins could say to me as well, I only have so much time, and then I'm not going to have those 4 coins anymore, if you will, on this one, right? So maybe perhaps you're saying, I've got to really get aggressive. I've got to really attack and take care of what I want to create before I lose it. Before I lose what I own, what I have, like my home, maybe my car, even my contacts, if you will. So I feel like you're out there really thinking you've got to be in the struggle. You've got to be out there in the battle of life. And you're going to take a hold of it. You are. Because the next card is the Knight of Wands. So you have the Knight of Swords and then you have the Knight of Wands. And what's crazy is you have the two kings on top. So you have two knights and two kings. And I think what's going on here is that the Knight of Wands, because you decide to take a hold of like your finances, your life, your career, this could even involve some partnership in here. But as a whole, like a family or just you, because you decide that you really have to kind of go out there and just really get on top of your game. You really need to be on top of your game. You feel this pressure. The Knight of Wands tells me that I think you're going to go on a business trip, or you're going to I think you're going to go off and look for new employment. Well, we talked about that up on top. But I feel like I think you're considering exploring, maybe with the money that you do have now, the situation you're in. I feel like you're willing to explore other avenues. You're looking at possibly I just feel like the Knight of Wands, it's like you want to get out there and take care of business, not take care of business, but you want to get out there and you want to take a hold of your finances, your career. You want to kind of, and you want to do it like firmly, like you really do. And I feel like you're going to do it. And I also feel like you might even get in the car, um, and kind of take something that you might call like a business trip. Maybe you're going to go look at a university, a campus. Maybe you're going to go and look at uh, another part of town that's maybe offering new people some type of employment. So I think there's a possibility here of also not only picking up the side hustle, but new employment coming in as well for you. And I think you're going to go explore those avenues. Because there's potential there, potential for money. And I think that's what you're seeking is the comforts. And also, too, I don't think you're satisfied in maybe the career you're in right now. I feel like it might be paying some bills, but it's not satisfying right now. It's not. Somehow you're looking for something different. And so you're really like in this full attack mode where you realize you want something different. And I think that could be good, you know? So let's pull 3 more cards out. This could be too, we talk about the work, but this could be about life, right? Because your work and the people that are around you, that's your life. So we could even be saying here that you're looking, because you have a partner. And maybe you're not being able to support the partner, or maybe the partner and you just have differences about income. And so you're looking for something that'll provide you with more. Next card is the 9 of Swords. So there is this concern about a change, about what your career, your home life can look like. 2 more cards, please. For Libra. So this is what I didn't want to do. I was going to draw cards, but then the cards were just flipping. Like quickly on my last reads, I was like, wow. And I didn't want to take all that camera time up. I'm going to do 3 more of these. And if it doesn't, oh, well, there you go. Next one. We have the Strength card. Beautiful card. And one more. Let's do one more. We're already here. Spirits and guides and ancestors, angels, help me to read, please, for Libra so I can guide them. One more card. Okay, I am going to just break them up and take a card. Your last card is the 8 of Wands. So you have also 2 8s. I think you're on the verge of a new start. And so even the fact that you're maybe not satisfied about something, I feel like there's a little bit of turmoil here. And I don't even know if that's the right word, but like there's stress here. And I feel like that stress, though, is what's making you look into change. And sometimes we have to do that. Sometimes we have to go through things that we don't like, but that's what gives us that slap to get going, So the last card was the 9 of Swords. So there is concern, and I think it's a financial concern. I think there is this concern about where your career is going. Can you survive? Like, let's say, for example, you live in California, or New York, or wherever, whatever state you're from, and you're concerned. You're concerned. That can you survive? Maybe even what direction are you going in? I feel like you have these concerns. But you know that you have to get in kind of like this mode where you're like, I have to do something. I have to do something. This is the feeling I get from you. Okay, the next card is the Strength card. So what's beautiful here is you have the last 2 cards that are, they're moving and they're powerful together. The next card is, so you might be worried, you might be stressed out. Or your partner even, right? There is concerns, there's fears. But in you, you're like the soldier right here. You're the Knight of Swords, your energy. You're ready. You're ready to attack something. It's almost like you're on the verge of something new. And it's almost like this concern and this buildup is bringing it to you. Almost, like the universe is drop it on your lap, The next card is the Strength card. And the Strength card, it talks about you getting it together. Not that you didn't have it together, but there's a lot of emotion and a lot of stress and a lot of desire here. And I feel like you channel your strength very well, Libra, in this read. And you get it together, in a sense, and you say, even though I'm concerned, even though I'm worried, I'm going to make that change. And I'm ready to do it. So I got to get tough, and I got to remember to stay tough and strong and focused. And look for the new challenges, the change, the wind. Be open to learning something new. And become that King of Coins energy that you want to be. I don't think you want to be the Knight of Swords all the time. I think you're in more of an attack mode in the sense of attacking life. like having to make some tough decisions. But it's to support yourself, maybe even a partner. There's some fear here, yes. But what I see at the end here of your read is that the strength card means you get it all together. You get it together. And then you're ready for the journey of change. And I think it's going to come quick. There's going to be movement. In February, you're going to start hearing about something. That's you're going to hear about something. I know that you were already kind of on the lookout, right? You're considering it, but I think you're going to hear something, and that's why I think there's going to be some travel. I think you might tell yourself you're going to go check something out. So you're going to go kind of explore. And it might be like, for example, maybe you don't live in the city. Maybe you live like in just a nice mellow area. And maybe where you're going to go into is you're going to go to like the city life. And it's kind of busy and it's kind of fast. It's kind of quick, cold and heartless. And you're going to go explore that and maybe see if you even like it. You know what I mean? Like you're going into new virgin, something, not new virgin, but like new territory, a new environment you're going to go explore. Hmm. But what I like is, I know the Nine of Swords isn't always the greatest card because there's concerns here, right? There's real true concern. But the beauty is that you have the Strength card, which is like the opposite of the Nine of Swords. And so it really just kind of kicks it out of the way and says, no, I'm going to pull it together and I'm going to manage this. These feelings, this energy, and I'm going to go out there and I'm going to uh, look into my life, look into my career, and I'm going to choose to I'm choosing to look at something different. I'm ready. I'm ready for a swift change. I'm ready for the winds to change. I'm looking. I'm feeling. I might even be hungry for it, is what I'm thinking that Libra is feeling. Yeah. Whew. All right. So I feel the soul. That was the second half of February. I feel that. And I would love if you guys could please like these videos. I am not getting any views. And I'm considering whether I should start not reading anymore because it's a lot of energy and I'm just hoping for more viewers. Please like this video and I would appreciate that. And I will be back in March for the beginning. And if I get a chance, I'm going to try to do a quick read, hopefully like on Sunday, like a 5-minute read. So, Libra, you let me know how this goes. You let me know if you're feeling any of this. And I wish you all the best, and I will be back in March, okay? And possibly Sunday. Bye.